To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, your current balance is $7.70. This call is from a correctional facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Three-way calls are strictly prohibited in a violation of NDOC policy. Thank you for using GTL.
What up, though?
It's still the same. Yeah, going to get on these phones, it's still the same.
Right.
Wait 10 minutes.
Oh, by the computer rules.
But you know, we can get around all that. You know what I'm saying? Everyone got the idiots, you know what I'm saying, taking the phone and throw it over, you know what I'm saying, and have it hanging, you know, so it's like something wrong.
Right.
And like somebody on the phone, they go and get some pen or some paper or whatever, so they leave the phone like hanging, you know what I'm saying, so whatever you think. And it ain't that though, they trying to get past that 10 minutes to be able to get back on the phone.
That's what's up. So,
you feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or play it off like being on the phone and like they still talk for 15 minutes. Look here. You already talked 15 minutes. Next thing you know, I said, man, that man got a long call. And then I realized what they were doing.
Holding the phone up.
I realized they were doing holding the phone up. You know what I'm saying? They take it and wait 10 minutes so they can be able to get back on the phone. I did a couple times, you know what I'm saying, to holler back at you, you know what I'm saying? Because I figured if I didn't have the shit, I had to get in line, and, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, like that. We ain't nobody around.
Mm-hmm.
You go on the phone. As soon as you go on the phone, try to get back on there, there's about 20 other people that came out of nowhere. So that's how it be.
You already know. Now, hey,
so
look.
That's the reason why I ain't going to.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
That's the reason why I'm not going to judge nobody else for doing what they do, you know what I'm saying? Do like you do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pay attention. Ain't nobody here no say. But it hurt the game, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm being here waiting. I need to make this phone call, and you playing around here. Let me make my phone call, you know what I'm saying? I need to talk for 5 minutes. You get the other 5. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Hey, look, let's take them back. Let's take them back to some Detroit history from the late 80s. Let's talk about the corruption of the streets in the late 80s of the game, the underworld.
Man, it was getting wild out there, you know what I'm saying? Because you had to know somebody to get down, and then that person might not be around too much longer because everybody try to take everybody out because they feel like it wasn't enough money. That's how they feel. It wasn't enough money out there for everybody.
So you think that's where the drug war started?
You didn't like the person that was getting money, you know what I'm saying? The person who was getting money, you didn't like it, so you had to move them. But they always going to be somebody else taking his place.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be the one? You know what I'm saying?
So who you think was edging it on the most, to trying to take over the city of Detroit underworld back then? What started? What got the beefs popping like it was?
Well, he had his own income. See, he wasn't trying to take over. He was trying to make sure Demetrius Holloway. He was trying to make sure that his money could keep flowing. You know what I'm saying? Because he had big bright ideas. Because what he wanted to do is open up him a casino.
Oh, Demetrius trying to open up a casino?
I'm putting in so many words. Right. He's a gambler.
Right, yeah.
He liked gambling. He had a gambling itis, and so what I'm saying is he liked making money. And how he make money is by gambling or slinging the dope, you know what I'm saying? So either way it goes, though, you know what I'm saying, my way have a casino, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what he like doing.
That's right.
And other than that, though, you know what I'm saying, who else was out there, you know what I'm saying? They had Johnson Rock out there, you know what I'm saying? They was doing it. He had a lot of guys that step. When your name start ringing, that's when you're in trouble. You feel me? Because people want to see who are everybody talking about. Okay. Pancho. Who was Pancho? He got a lot of Pancho. Pancho in the wheelchair. Pancho never been in the motherfucking wheelchair. But 9 and 10, when riding with me, I'm snatching him up and grab. He ain't no wheelchair. Might have a walker every now and then, just profile on it, but other than a wheelchair, shit, and snatching grass. You know what I'm saying? So many puncher, little puncher, old puncher, big puncher. You know what I'm saying? Then you had GG. You know what I'm saying?
Which GG?
There's a lot of guys. Yeah.
Which
Ryder
GG?
Banks. I mean Ryder.
Okay.
GG Ryder. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, a lot of guys' names don't get mentioned. The reason why, because they don't put themselves out there. See, the guys that want to get the biggest truck, you know what I'm saying, or put the rims on it so they be seen, those are the ones people want to know, who is that guy? You know what I'm saying? Who is he? You know, and then when they try to figure out who is you, how you make your money, they're going to dissect you, you know what I'm saying? How you make your money, who you down with, you know what I'm saying? They need to know all this, though. And once they figure all this out, then they try to figure out how can they get what you got from you. You know what I'm saying?
So you think that brought Meech a lot of problems?
You help me out.
You think that's brought Meech a lot of problems?
Yeah, a lot of problems. That brought a lot of problems, though, dog. You running around here with a Rolex on, and then you got a 4 or 5 carat ring walking around. You know what I'm saying? You're a jury. You know what I'm saying? And the way you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the big boys that got that paper ain't gonna hang around peons, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be in no place where you gonna walk up into them, you know what I'm saying, do their thing. They gonna be somewhere on the distance looking, they be outside looking in, the arena, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a dog fight. You know what I'm saying? How much dope can you sell? You know what I'm saying? How many keys can you get? That's why the city gets flooded all the time, because why? Because it's so many guys that can get their hands on it. Mm-hmm. So once it gets flooded, it takes a minute or two for you know what I'm saying, to take place to get back to the normal. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, 650. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know what I'm saying, you can probably get 1 for 15, but don't go for it.
Right. You feel me?
And go for it.
So you think they felt? You think everybody?
Well, we waiting around the corner for you.
You think everybody teamed up on Meech thinking he was in the way? They felt he was in the way. He was holding the crowd up.
It was just who hates you? Who hates you enough to come at you? You feel me?
Right.
It ain't about what you. Demetrius made a lot of enemies. You know what I'm saying?
But it seemed like
he was a cool kind of guy, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Rick seemed like he was a cool kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? I never socialized with these guys. You know what I'm saying? But they knew of me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If they knew what kind of guy I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about survival, getting paid. You know what I'm saying? If they knew that, they might could have bought me off, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There ain't nobody got love for me. You know what I'm saying? If I could have got my head wrapped around that thought, nobody love you. You gotta take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you start thinking, that's what gets everybody caught up. When they start thinking somebody love you. Man, you my man, I got love for you. Come on now. As long as you doing what I need you to do, then I'm gonna make sure that I take care of you. When you stop being able to do that, watch my back, or I can send you out somewhere. When you stop being, you know what I'm saying, I don't need you, you're no good to me. I don't care how much love, what love got to do with this? It's about money. Survival, you know what I'm saying? So next, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me? So what what about him? I know he was married. His wife, brother, was running with the ops. Chucky was being with the ops. So how you think that played a part with Meech? How you think how did that look? You know what I'm saying? He beefing with guys, but his brother-in-law is cool with them guys. You feel me?
What love got to do with this? Like a man said, just don't hurt my sister.
Who said that?
He didn't he did. Chucky. Chucky, how I say, don't hurt my sister. Whatever you do, He didn't say, don't hurt Demetrius, because he's my sister husband. He didn't say nothing like that. He said, just don't hurt my sister.
That's crazy. And everybody once was friends. You see, do you see that? Like all of them knew each other. All the top heads of Detroit back then knew each other, from Punch, Meech, GG, Cliff Jones. You feel me? So what you think that what you think brought about the separation? Because they all was cool once upon a time.
Yeah, and what eyesight you looking at? You know what I'm saying? What color glasses are you looking at? You know what I'm saying? You know, Punch and Chucky was cool, but you ain't gonna see us hanging out together.
Okay.
Huh? You know what I'm saying? You're not.
Right.
It's just certain things that we're gonna keep the game together. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Something go down. When Farmer was shooting at Punch, he was shooting at Chucky at the same time. Because why? Because he's shooting allies. You know what I'm saying? Punch was Chucky ally. What's up, cuz? Yeah, you know, he cool with him. So I hate to, you know what I'm saying, them get together, or are they together? You know what I'm saying? They cool. Are they together? We hate to see them get together, you know what I'm saying, come at me. So what I end up doing is I was eliminating, you know what I'm saying, the problem. Bang, 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 you know what I'm saying? You eliminate, if a guy got a hell of a hitter, and you figure we're out there hitter, he's nobody. You put the squeeze down on him. First thing you do is try to hit the hitter. Once you got the hitter out of the way, then you can go here, you know what I'm saying, bench press, then you flex.
So you think Farmer?
That's what it's all about.
So what Farmers was coming at Chucky too?
Yeah.
How that play out? How you seeing that? How you seeing that play out when that was going on? Because we could speak on that because all them players not with us no more. So what was going on with Farmer and Chucky at the time? How Chucky felt about Farmer?
Well, it's all about the money game, you know what I'm saying? Then again, it's so I ain't gonna speak of nothing I don't actually know nothing about, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It could be a lot of things. It could be a hooker.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking don't want to put it out there like that though. It's like guys that died because of a hooker, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Oh, you remember the time you heard about that who woman that was got hit inside the head in the bar?
May. You ain't talking about May.
It was somebody woman. It got hit the side of the head in the bar. You know what I'm saying? Some nigga hit the hook side of the head.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like daring the guy to come on out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot the name of the guy. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I mean, they're in the other club. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? If they ain't about putting money in my pocket or getting me out of here, it fades. You know what I'm saying? Some things stick with me. Some things doesn't. About memories, though, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And only a real player that was out there should know about that. You know what I'm saying? It had to do with something like Demetrius, you know what I'm saying, and Cliff Jones. Who else that was? I think somebody else, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Okay. Right.
That's what I'm saying. A hooker would get you killed. Because why? Because you flexing with the hooker. Hey, man, next thing you know, you blowing things out of your mouth that you never should say around a hooker. The hooker got friends, and the hooker likes talking. So the hooker talked to her friends, and most 9 out of 10, she don't know who this other hooker, her friend, associate with. So this hooker tell this hooker tell everybody else. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, they get back to the wrong.
You have 1 minute remaining.
They get back to the wrong person, and then next thing you know, you get shot at for what for? You don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know.
Talking too much.
You don't know. Talking too much, you know what I'm saying? And knowing who your hoe is, you know what I'm saying?
I want you to call.
A lot of guys got sack chasers.
Sack chasers.
You know what I'm saying? Those sack chasers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, a lot of them mess with the same one.
Call back too, Lobby.
Call back.
Call back after this call too. I want you to speak more about Farmer because they don't know about Farmer.
Okay. What down?
Huh?
It's Wendell.
Wendell, okay.
I think that's supposed to be his first name, Wendell Farmer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to speak on farm because they don't know nothing about farming. You took us way back with that one.
Driving the Rolls Royce? What's the time of driving the Rolls Royce?
And what year was this?
Rolls Royce.
Thank you for using GTL.
He gonna be calling back. I'm glad y'all tuned in with us on the Beat Factory. I'm your host, Juice, and that was Logic Parker. We gonna be tapping back in with Logic Parker in a minute. I want y'all to tune in to Petty Tupac. Shout out to Petty Tupac TV. Me and Petty Tupac gonna be going doing an interview, and we're gonna be telling the Clifford Jones story. So we're gonna be bringing y'all that. We don't want y'all to miss that. I'm back. I'm gonna be having Vincent Smothers gonna be calling in, so y'all don't want to miss that. He gonna be recapping on Devontae Sanford mother. They gonna be tuning in this weekend, so y'all don't want to miss that too. I'm just going through the things that I got lined up for y'all because I've been off for a few days. But yeah, I'm Juice. This the Beef Factory 313, and we gonna be bringing y'all real talk from the real individuals that played a part in the underworld of Detroit. Thank y'all for joining. Tune back in. If you have any topics of people that you would like us to elaborate on or get in here for y'all to ask some questions, please feel free. What else we got going on? Just a few things. Oh, your people locked up. You got people locked up. We gonna be helping speak on what's going on in the prison institutions. Far as um inadequate access to the law library, inadequate um living conditions, overpriced stove products, when the jobs ain't raising the job prices ain't went up on the pay, but this all the stove prices went up. Helping with their legal issues, getting them back in court. Those who've been overly sentenced or falsely sentenced, you know what I'm saying? We want to help bring awareness to it, you know what I'm saying? So those who got attorneys that willing to help, paralegals that's willing to help, any institute that's willing to help these inmates. We want to help all the inmates that do need help. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just to glamify the street life. We want to bring awareness that why you shouldn't jump off the porch into the street life for these young people. That the trial and tribulation. We ain't just elaborating on it was all good. We want you to see the whole scenario. So then you make your judgment on is this the life you really want to choose to jump off into. Um, we dealing with, here we go. The only way the podcast and the blog will accumulate followers and go viral and serious discussions to change all the things wrong with the criminal justice system. Industrialized prison complex, mass incarceration, the predatory prison profiteers. We want to bring awareness to all that. Long, indefinite sentences, lack of legal representation, legal issues, inadequate health service, inadequate food service, overinflated store prices, inadequate pay for prisoner jobs, living conditions, misuse of the inmate benefit funds, inadequate programming to assist your rehabilitation, and any other subjects you feel society needs to be made aware of. So we need y'all to all get the prisoners involved in it that need help. Because this is the only way it's gonna help if we all pass the word and we all work this together for those who got people locked up. Parrish Parker, my pops died in MDLC, and I want to know why do they handle the deaths like It's nothing. Right, because they don't care. So we got to bring awareness to that Parish Parker. That's a good issue. I'm gonna jot that down and bring that up to them. Cause yeah, they treat the prisoners like less than humane. You feel me? What else I have here? Yeah, and if they incarcerated, they could add content either anonymously or they could let it be known they speaking on their behalf. They ain't gotta, I don't want to front nobody off and get nobody in no trouble. But we all got to come together. This ain't just on me. I got a lot of homeboys and family locked up, and I know a lot of other ones watching do too. So we all want to come together and start working together. So y'all could drop me a line on social media, Instagram, YouTube, the Beat Factory 313, and I will be getting back with y'all. Um, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story too. A little history about Detroit while I got y'all here, just in case Logic call right back. It would take a minute for the phone to reprocess every 10 minutes or something. They got them on a program. They can't just jump right back on. So we go into a little story about Detroit and the downtown area. When I came to Jackson back in the 90s, and when I hit the compound, a few East Side guys came to me and we was kicking it, and they was telling me, they knew the neighborhood I was from, Harper Boy area. So they was telling me it was one of my homeboys there in the wheelchair, but he had just rolled out. When I rolled in, he rolled out that morning. And they was like, yeah, he was in a wheelchair, but he was doing a lot of line and this, that, and the other. Woo, 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 woo. He was saying he was a millionaire because he had his little disability money all on his account. He had a few thousand on his monthly report. And when they said he was a millionaire, I knew exactly who they was talking about. I said, what's his name, Carl? And everybody looked like, dang, how you know? I was like, because he a millionaire. He ain't lying, He was the richest crackhead I ever known, one of our homeboys. Carl in a wheelchair, and he got millions. But how Carl got the millions was because Carl daddy was Dodo. For those who don't know Dodo was Joe Foster. Joe Foster owned a lot of that stuff downtown. A lot of y'all attend his establishments where his establishments used to be. Y'all attend that now, millions of people from all over the world. See, where they got Comerica Park and Little Caesars Arena and all that, a brother used to own that from our neighborhood, Joe Foster. And he had active businesses down there. Joe had delis, pool halls, apartments, laundry, dry cleaners, laundromats, all that type of stuff going on down there. So all that land was historic, and that's where they built Comerica Park and all that. Mysteriously, Joe Foster ended up dead, and his wife ended up dead, and then all that was built. That's how his kids became millionaires, even though they was on drugs and it went into probate. You know what I'm saying? Because they was on drugs and they got millions for that property after his father passed. But the story I want to tell y'all about Dodo. Dodo grew up. We grew up on Wade. Dodo and them stayed on Camden, and then it was a OG sister, one of our home girls, Sandra Davis. Sandra stayed on Maiden. What a coincidence! All of us stayed in strong neighborhood. Them being on the level they was on. Dodo come back from the um Frank Usher days. That's what I was thinking of. Dodo come back from Frank Usher days, so that let you know he old gangster. You know what I'm saying? Stayed under the radar. Um, I bring up Sandra Davis because Lil Pete was my man. R.I.P. to Lil Pete. Oh, so Lil Pete was younger than us. Just so happened him and Sandra ended up hooking up. I don't know how that turned out. You know what I'm saying? Pete and Sandra started dating. Um, I don't know who idea it was, but some kind of way they hooked up with Dodo. Dodo was selling smack, that dog food. You feel me? They hooked allegedly, because I never bought none from, so I can't put that on. This was alleged. Like I said, when this incident happened, I was incarcerated. But the story go, Pete and Sandra linked up in some kind of way. They posted when got something from Dodo. They tried to play Dodo or whatever, rob Dodo or something. I don't know exactly the stint, but Dodo and his crew peeped it and they got away. And By the time Sandra and Dodo's daughter made it back to wherever they was going, allegedly they say Lil Pete ran up on the car and killed Sandra. You know what I'm saying? Lil Pete gets locked up. Lil Pete get murdered in the county jail. You know what I'm saying? So that's what brings back the Dodo. You know what I'm saying? Dodo was an old gangster. You know what I'm saying? They say Pete killed Sandra in the car, but Dodo's daughter was in the car. You know what I'm saying? Pete let Pete let her watch him kill her, but he didn't shoot her. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. I wasn't on the streets. I wasn't even on the streets then. But I'm just reminiscing. Then you got Pete go to jail. Person choked Pete out in jail. Pete ended up dead in jail. You know what I'm saying? Just to let you know what type of entities they was up against. You know, Dodo wasn't to be played with. Not to say Dodo did it, but I'm just saying. Dodo own brother supposed to try to rob him. Dodo own brother ended up dead. You know what I'm saying? Just food for thought. Every robbery, everybody ain't meant to be robbed. You know what I'm saying? Um, Show you how karma create itself. Dodo name fell behind all. I never heard of Dodo going to jail either. Not to say he haven't, but all say that Dodo name was in a lot of stuff, and then Dodo meet his demise, and all his property was bought up by the Illages mysteriously. You know what I'm saying? When I don't think Dodo had any plans on selling that stuff. He had active businesses. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he had some land that wasn't being utilized. Um, but that was just my input on. I had to give a shout out to Lil Pete because Lil Pete, Lil Pete, was a real one. Lil Corvette. You feel me? He was fast, strong, witty. Oh, before Pete got killed, let me go back. Pete got shot in the face with an AK. He lived that. You know what I'm saying? It's just some food for thought. I was giving y'all a slight story on Sandra Davis, Dodo, Joe Foster, and I'm gonna bring that story up. I'm do an interview on that, go more in detail with it. But that's just an example of some of Detroit history that need to be recorded. That a black man owned all that stuff downtown, and I believe they killed Dodo to take that stuff. I'm out. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back.